Man, you gotta stop.
Your illegitimate child was correct, Peter Quill. Hovat and Cameria will be restored.
Yeah, okay.
We just need to have faith.
Drax, you're kind of freaking me out, man.
I had to share the good news, Peter Quill. You have lost your family. Your mother, the Kree woman. You understand the pain that comes from loss.
Drax.
But with faith, with the Matriarch's promise, our families can be restored.
Drax, I don't...
You have accepted her promise, have you not, Peter Quill?
Not exactly. But not because I don't want to. It's just... I have questions.
I understand. The Matriarch's promise is overwhelming.
Overwhelming is a word for it.
It also took me time to see the miracle of her promise.
Yes, time. I just need... time.
I will give you time, Peter Quill. However, I am less certain of the others. The wooden one may come around, but I suspect the assassin and the rodent will resist. This makes them a dangerous element to our cause. I must eliminate them.
Wait!
Why?
Because that's murder, man. If you kill them, then they can't accept the promise.
The Matriarch will bring them back, along with everyone else. That is her promise.
Right. She'll bring them back. I just thought you were trying to turn a new leaf.
I do not have foliage.
I'm just saying, think of the example you're setting for Cameria.
The Matriarch's promise requires uncompromising faith, something you will understand when you finally accept it. Choose well, Peter Quill. We've landed on the Matriarch's planet. When I return, she will demand your answer.
Wait! Drax! We can talk about this! Crap. Please let there be calms. Please let there be calms. Also, please be okay. Hello? Anyone? Yeah, Drax may have kind of joined the church. I know, it's super messed up, Drax. Drax is kind of messed up. He also may have landed us on Sacrosanct to find the Matriarch. But don't worry. I may have an idea. The llama thing's been chewing through my wall. Point is, maybe it's a way to get out. If I can just squeeze through and get to the cockpit. Bingo! Okay, I'm out. Not yet. Done. Meet me in the rec room.
What are we flocking waiting for? We gotta ditch this mudball before Green and Crazy shows up with his new pal, the Kratak and Matriarch.
Rocket, stop. We can't just abandon Drax.
Is he even still Drax? I mean, he's been converted.
I know. It's just we need to find him and pull him back from the dark side.
You're talking about kidnapping Drax the Destroyer.
Emphasis on destroyer.
And we've come too far, seen too much awful stuff to abandon one of our friends. Drax is still our friend.
That ain't our friend no more.
Don't make me pull rank on this, man.
Are you pointing your frickin' guns at me?
No. Not yet. I just need you to understand how serious this is. We're not leaving.
Well, Flark, Quill. It's about Kratakin time you showed some Nords. Fine. I'm in.
Any other objections?
Nope. I'm good.
Good. Then let's go find our friend.
I hope it ain't raining this time.
Why would you...
Okay, here we go.
Not this place.
You know where we are?
In a Flarkin lagoon? How many times I gotta tell you people, I don't like water!
Hey, I didn't land here, okay? Drax did.
Ah, this stuff is gross! Are you kidding me? Wet fur's the worst!
Rocket! You alright?
That's it! I hate water! I hate being wet! And I hate not getting paid!
We're not here to get paid. We're here to save Drax.
Guys, this is Lamentis, home of the priests of Pama.
More religious nutjobs. Great!
They aren't nuts. They're pacifist exiles.
Pacifists. That's even worse. You saw them on Nowhere? Tell me we ain't crossing above an ocean?
Only part of an ocean. Don't fall, you won't get wet.
Yeah? Well, how do you know Drax didn't fall?
Quit worrying, Rocket. Anything happens, Gamora will jump in after you.
I will?
You will?
Yes, because we're a team. And Gamora's the most sprightly.
Think I'd rather drown.
We should sync on our plan.
Found Drax.
Where is she? Where is the matriarch?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Put him down!
Drax! Buddy, just calm down!
No, she called me here to mend what I have lost.
Rocket, a little help here?
Hi, guys.
Yes!
Mantis?
How did you...
What? Oh, that? Lysa once taught me the art of striking one spot and many times. Or is it Omfad who teaches me later? Don't worry, Green Meanie's fine. Fine.
What are we doing here, Mantis?
I told him to come, on Nowhere. I saw time inside his mind. The lies that bind. I mean, what's a girl to do? Whisper a course correct, obviously. Shh. It's okay. Stay with me. Quiet in the dark.
Another one of your girlfriends, Quill?
Oh, no. Not in this time. Come on. The creepy cave's this way.
The what now?
The creepy cave, where the darkest of our future paths will meet. Dark as in unknown, not as in bad. I mean, it might be bad. But no way can it be worse than the futures I did see, because those were definitely bad. Very bad. You don't want to know how bad.
Can someone please translate her?
The point is, or was, or... Which parts of the point have I made already?
The creepy cave.
Yes, that's right. Big, strong heart carries so much sorrow inside. In all futures, he's the one who turns. And in some, we save him. Here. And here we are, where the Kotati take root.
So, just to be clear, there's a timeline where me and you...
Peter, focus.
Right. What's a Kotati?
Plant people, like Groot, but, lame.
The Kotati are a highly evolved, highly sacred race of pacifist beings who grace us with their meditative powers. They also guard the secrets of the ancient cave.
Can they temporarily unguard it?
Oh no, they take this duty quite seriously. Our only hope of entering is to appeal to their infinite wisdom. And we're in!
What are we looking for in here?
She doesn't know.
Something that's gonna help Drax.
We're all just taking the word of the space case.
She's not a space...
Ooh, spooky!
Spooky is right.
More like deadly. Are we sure about this?
Nope.
Maybe Drax just needs to sleep it off. I mean, he seems fine-ish.
My telepathic control won't last, little fuzzy. Watch out!
Double flark!
Phew! Alice didn't sense that one in time.
Everyone just remember we're here for Drax. Though, it would be easier if we had some idea of what we're looking for.
Oh, for sure. It's always easier when you know things. Like, no.
But you don't.
Not yet.
Whoa! This place is really unstable.
Lousy cave's gonna kill us all.
Oh, no, not all of us. Not this time.
More water? What's wrong with this lousy planet?
Doesn't seem that bad.
Seems deadly and cold and wet.
Come on, Rocket. A little water's not gonna hurt you. I'm sure it'll get drier from here on out.
Oh, you are so wrong. Yeah! Giddy up!
Crap! That was kinda close.
That one sometimes gets Gamora.
I doubt it. You're sure we're headed the right way, Mantis?
I think so.
Okay, well, it's too wide to jump here. We'll need to look around, find another way.
Mantis, any chance Drax can...
Green Meanie cannot be burdened. It takes all my mental fortitude to keep him enmeshed in lies. One misstep, and I lose him. And then he kills us all. Again. I spotted a little mousy hole here.
Let's take a look through here. Maybe there's another way to cross. All right, Gamora, let's get up here.
Why don't I just blast some of these rocks?
Oh, no! I don't trust him not to kill us. What's your reason?
I have seen so many futures where a little fuzzy dies in this stage.
Rocket.
This thing above me don't look too sturdy. Knock it loose and we got our bridge.
Problem solved.
Still ignoring the bigger problem of not knowing what we're looking for.
Don't focus on what. Focus on how much he means to you.
All the times Drax has done something for us.
Name one time.
Remember when he saved our butts in that mining ship?
Scoff, he saved your butt.
He dragged a lot of heavy things around. And thrown rocks. Seems to love throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks is a proud Katafian custom.
This is a lot of trouble to go to for a freaking colleague.
Tell us how you really feel.
I just did. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can get another big guy.
Admit it, Drax means a little more to you than that.
Fine, maybe a little more, but not a lot more. Not die in a cave level more. What do you mean it's not a good look? I'm being honest. I do not secretly love Drax. Ew, gross.
Drax has definitely been there for us before. Like on Seknarf. First time we got jumped by that tiger with the squid face.
Who, Stumpy?
And the second time we got jumped by Stumpy.
Mantis? Should we be worried about this fog?
Stumpy?
This
Seems pretty real.
Chop him! Complain him up!
This won't hurt much!
Go team!
Look at this thing's tail!
What are the odds he lost it just like Stumpy?
Kablamo!
I'm on it!
Bet that freaky cat thing regrets flarking with me! Okay, I take it back. Having normal Drax around would have been useful just then.
What are the odds of those things living on this planet?
Maybe they weren't native to Seknarf? And this is where Hellbender first got them?
Or maybe Hellbender's here, tracking us across the ends of the galaxy, because she wants us dead.
Lady H wants us dead. You realize what that means?
We're all gonna die?
I think I see what he's doing.
It means we're a team. When we piss someone off, we piss them off together.
I'm gonna assume that sounded better in your head.
Water, fog, and monsters. What's the forking deal with this place?
There has always been a great power here. The priest...
What the fuck?
There's two of them!
Prove what?
Mantis, do these things have anything to do with what we're looking for?
Inconclusive. But I'm thinking...
What's she talking about? What do you think, Quill? You best friends?
Yeah, maybe not.
Drax would probably admire these walking tanks!
Are we sure they ain't related?
I should know these ones! Ubu! Ubu!
You don't
Incoming!
stand a chance! My blade barely scratches these things!
Could really use Drax about now.
Never mind your business!
I am there. I feel like a matador.
Ooh! Type it! Stop it!
Haha! Too slow!
Not for lack of trying.
Drax would probably admire these walking tanks!
Oh, I remember this part. Something bad happens here, something we have to avoid.
Mantis?
Over here.
All right, I like Drax as much as the next guy, but I am officially sick of this stupid cave. Who? Bug Lady? She couldn't guide her way out of a bathroom.
Are you the rock face we're looking for?
Not sure if I wanted to answer or not.
Whatever gets us out of here.
We'll each need to face our fears. Some here, some not. Facing them is most important.
You know, running is sometimes good too. Found another way.
Just me or them crystals look super dangerous.
Don't worry your fuzzy little head. You only die from a great fall in 2 timelines. This probably isn't one of them.
We need to get on those crystals, Groot.
Just let Quill get out there first. I don't want you falling.
Ooh, definitely remembering something now, I think. We need to be careful here.
I think what you're seeing is some version of me pushing you off a cliff.
Oh, little Fuzzy. Your volatility is surprisingly consistent through all versions of time and space. You're like my angry little through line.
Am I the only one who thinks she's messing with us?
She's being surprisingly comprehensible, actually. I mean, for her.
I know, right? Oh, my funny Flora, you never need to worry about being misunderstood. Finally, the face of 1,000 lives, I think.
It's gonna help us save Drax?
It tries to keep us from saving him.
Here goes Scott! Watch out, everybody!
Nice landing, Star Guy.
Thanks.
You don't usually make it.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Larkin, I'm going in.
No, you mustn't!
You don't want me to cut the thing?
Wait, no, not you! Something bad is about to happen!
Oh, that's it. I'm going in.
Rocket!
Blow up this statue, save Drax, and get out of here.
Yes,
Time to
but...
start trusting our instincts, Quill. Bug Lady said the face is keeping us from helping Drax, so we gotta destroy it.
Little Fuzzy, don't do whatever it is you're about to do!
No. I'm done with all the riddles.
Don't not do whatever you
Let's just hear Mantis out on this, okay?
Give me a tick to think of...
Did she or did she not say this thing is in our way?
Yes?
Mantis.
Rocket, don't! Rocket!
Feels like we see this a lot.
You want to know the plan?
Yep.
Run! Oh! Whew.
Close one.
You can say that again.
Oh, I will.
Mantis.
Where is the matriarch?
This is the one where I fail.
We're trying to help you!
It's okay. The one where I fail is the one where you don't. Shh. Stay with me.
Hey, guys! Check it out! I'm totally not dead! What?
You almost killed all of us! No more blowing things up, Rocket! Ever!
You're gonna regret saying that.
Star Guy! Are you Star Toy? Why didn't I know that? Maybe you aren't always... Or I forgot.
What? Those guns do something again, Quill?
And that's how it's done.
Me exploding stuff is still better.
It's really not.
Next time we're in a huge fight, you're gonna beg me to blow stuff up. Beg me.
Next time we're in a huge fight,
More of that weird fog.
Be glad you ain't this close to the ground.
Oh, Little Fuzzy never dies from gas in here. Just falling, crushing, Chitauri,
wait,
water.
hang on. Did you say Chitauri?
Oh, I did, didn't I? Such a funny sounding word.
This is impossible!
I thought I'd never see these markers again!
I hoped I never would! Need some breathing room, Groot!
Light floating clear to the phone! Sometimes we just run into cute little eyeball guys. You know the ones I'm talking about, Starguy?
I'm familiar with eyeball guys, yes. What I don't get is why they be here.
Feel free to ask them. Man, what is this, like the worst timeline?
This is opening up some old wounds.
Try opening some new ones.
Bust out the start! Come on, cut him down!
Cut to the chase!
So many
With our luck,
possibilities.
Hellbender's goons are on the other side, just waiting to jump us.
Payback from Hellbender is literally the last thing we need right now.
Ha! Called it!
Can you save your I told you so for when we're not being shot at? Don't these guys know how to let bygones be bygones?
Hey, at least they didn't bring an army of them jelly things with them. Can you imagine? Man, I hated those things.
You were saying?
Just had to jinx us, didn't you?
Hey, anyone notice if this happens to be the monster I said?
I suppose you want credit for that, too? It's like the fog is following us!
Or luring us?
Scott! We got another swarm of Krut to kill!
Keep some breathing room, Groot!
Drax owes me a new sword when this is done!
Yeah! Good luck with that! Keep your eyes
Can't
peeled
get
for
any
the boss! Sure! We could be dealing with those churchified noble weirdos, too!
Ah, that would be worse! Oh, come on!
Mantis says the cure for the promise is here! Makes sense for the church to not want anyone to find it! What's next, Peter? About time!
Does anyone not hate us?
Oh, sure. You just haven't met him yet.
This marking fog is probably gonna give me hives!
Guys, huddle up!
We're killing it out there, Quill!
You see the look on their faces when they see me razoring down from on high?
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's got him tied up in a
I
bow!
know! Never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun!
Okay, yes. I get that it's all bubbly and sparkly out there. We're blasting shots at them and it's so much fun. But, if we lose our focus, if we can't let go of these crazy thoughts spinning us upside down, we're done. Who's with me?
We are!
Time to
Come on, slice and blow me away,
Feel
Rocket!
this?
Keep it up. We're almost through. I can feel it.
Time for the
Nice
big
to
guns!
meet you!
Root, hog-tie tap! Does anyone not hate us?
I say let's...
Never see it coming!
It's all you! Danger close,
Anyone
Rocket!
first?
Definitely going the right way, right?
What? Man, what else can this place possibly throw at us?
I would rather not find out!
For once, I agree with Rocket!
Let's see that sword!
I thought if anything else comes out of this fog, I quit!
You can't quit! It's in your... Need some breathing room, Groot!
This flarking fog is probably gonna give me hives!
I don't want to think about that right now! At least we know we're on the right track!
So long as the church don't get there first! Like a hot knife!
Busted open the Nova Corps crackpot! Does anyone not hate us?
Sure. You just haven't met him yet.
Go! Smoke them, Rocket!
He'd better, after all the trouble we went to!
Get some!
Or I can't believe so many of them fell for the promise!
Believe it, lady!
fog of fear, faced fully forthright.
You okay, Mantis?
Oh, hey, Gamora, you look less depressed. Wait, we went over that already, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That thing of yours is still bothering you, though, right?
What thing?
I'm fine. Let's just focus on helping Drax.
He's gonna be upset he didn't get to fight all those things.
I don't think that any of those were real. Not really real, anyway.
Just how far down does this cave go?
Heads up. More than rock monsters.
Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot.
I don't think they're looking to make amends, Quill.
Oh, maybe I can help. I think I speak their language.
Slash him, Gamora!
I don't see
Rocket!
a
Fireworks!
Maybe? Oh no! That's where's the bathroom? Look out! I think I can hear water!
You can move in later.
Skip that stone to death!
You rock, Peter! I'll enjoy this!
Let's see those branches!
They may be strong, but they're slow!
Amen, sister. Stop!
Time's up! Why didn't we see any of these guys in the fog?
Feel free to ask him. If they didn't listen before, they ain't gonna listen now.
Head on a swivel!
Time to shred him! Let
Cut to
loose Rocket!
pieces!
Hey! Don't suppose you guys know how to heal our buddy?
Yeah, smaller, greener version of you guys. Well, that went about as well as expected.
I was sure! Oh, maybe I just haven't learned it yet.
I think I picked up the word for kill. Or the grunt, anyway. The fog doesn't seem to bother whatever these giant things are.
Maybe they're just smart enough to not wander around in it. Unlike some people. Guys,
I know, little Fuzzy. And it is the only way forward.
What's happening?
He sees what lies ahead, and I see what lies behind.
no way. No flarkin' way.
It doesn't seem that wet. Like, medium wet.
I ain't walking through a flarkin' monsoon.
Maybe there's a way to use those plants to divert the water. We're a team. We'll figure it out.
Are we seriously gonna let this keep us from saving Drax?
Sure, you save him while I drown.
How does it even grow down here?
No. Those big leaves could be useful. Like a dam.
Yes!
Just a plan, not a you. And we ain't got much choice.
What would you guys do without me?
Yeah, where oh...
It must be stuck somewhere.
Gamora, let's climb up there. Get eyes on the problem.
The problem is that Rocky needs to suck it up.
Yeah, good luck with that.
In Little Fuzzy's defense, he has died drowning in far less water than this.
Exactly. Wait, what?
This doesn't seem absurd to you?
He's got a thing with water. What do you want me to do?
You're supposed to be his leader.
Have you met Rocket? Fear the almighty Star-Lord.
You say something?
Nope.
Hey, Bug Lady, exactly how many times you seen us die horribly? Great, that's 10 apiece.
Oh, no, 50,000.
That's one big beanstalk.
Just like that! Please, don't give him an even bigger head than he's already got. You could try to ask us to move, but I don't think this is one of them smart plans.
I can't believe that worked.
That worked.
Come on, it's like 50% less wet.
I'm 0% interested.
All right, I'm on it.
What's a big-ass plant doing all the way down here?
The priests call it Buros, giver of light and life.
In our case, I'd settle for some shelter.
Hey, Groot, can you get me up there?
He's on his way. Just tell him how high.
Easy, Green Meanie. They'll figure it out.
Dig in, Gamora.
Sure, no problem.
Right there should be fine.
Yep, I'll do it. Why don't we just leave him behind and focus on saving Drax? He'll be here on the way back, and if he isn't...
Too bad you don't have these sweet guns, Rocket.
Keep it up, and I'll swipe him in your sleep.
Nice shot, Peter!
Oh, thanks. That's why they call me Star-Lord. Moses.
Are we supposed to know who that is?
Part the Seas guy?
Oh, with the tentacles, right?
What? No!
Anyway, thanks, Quill. Really.
I was pretty sure he had tentacles.
What do you say, Groot? Now that we got the whole team together?
Absolutely. A dry rocket is a happy rocket.
This is you happy?
Oh, yes. You should see some of the dark versions of Little Fuzzy. Or maybe you shouldn't. You really, really shouldn't.
This cramped corridor ring any bells, Mantis?
Pretty sure this is the wet part.
What now?
I thought we just did the wet. Everyone okay?
I'd be seeing stars if I could see anything at all.
Yeah, this ain't good. So, about all them futures where we die.
Has he always been able to do that?
He says he don't like showing off. Thanks, buddy. No, I don't gotta tell him.
Ooh, right. The thing that you tell us in the dark. It's really important.
No, it ain't. Shut up.
You're among friends, Rocket.
It's nothing, okay? Just... the lab I was in did tests on me in tubes of water. And it sucked. It really, really sucked.
Sensory deprivation experiments on Half-World. I heard of those.
Sensory deprivation was like a vacation compared to the other things.
And that's why you hate getting wet. Clark. I had no idea.
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just prefer to keep dry is all. So how long do we gotta wander around smashing our shins on rocks?
Imagine it's a metaphor. You're in the physical darkness, and that reflects Green Meanie's mind.
We can double back along Groot's path and then try to find the exit.
Ooh, this part.
Okay, anyone else getting really fed up with Little Miss Cryptic?
At least it seems less dark through here, and less wet.
Works for me. There's that creepy fog again.
It's always here. Always. Until it is.
What's that supposed to... I don't...
More Hellraisers.
Wait, yeah. But it ain't those Flarknards. It's them creepy eyeball things from the QZ.
I'm definitely hearing Hellraisers.
Then you ain't hearing right. It's eyeball
I
things.
can't tell.
Rocket's right. I don't know how it's possible, but I'll never forget that squidgy sound.
It's the sound of wet eyeballs hitting the ground. Move it!
It doesn't make any sense.
You being wrong makes no sense to me.
This whole place makes no sense!
We can talk about it later!
Hey, look! The fog's clear.
And there's a way out now.
Weird. It's like this place has a mind of its own.
Not mind. Force.
There, you hear that?
Don't trust it, little fuzzy.
This isn't right. It can't be real.
Sure felt real when we were fighting them.
It's the fog. They're just sounds.
And it's just a coincidence they sound like all the Flarkin scutbags that have tried to kill us recently. Shh! What do you mean, shh?
Starguy's right. Shh.
Right about what?
There's a new way out.
So it was nothing.
I think it depends. It's got something to do with the freaky fog.
Every time you name an enemy, it has the power to make that enemy appear.
So the key all along was to keep quiet?
Yeah, like that was ever gonna happen.
I saw so many versions of us fighting so many different things. But the source, it's not done with us yet, Guardians.
Yeah, well, let's just keep our eyes open and our mouths shut from now on.
The fog entity has retreated for now. There's no immediate risk.
Yeah, no offense, Bug Lady, but nothing you say means anything anymore.
So the fog is an entity now?
Yes. Sort of.
Obviously, if some fog monster's trying to kill us, it means we're getting closer to whatever it is we're looking for.
That kind of makes sense.
And if this fog monster can make bad things appear, maybe the opposite is true. Like if we all say cure Drax, maybe that's what we've been looking for the whole time.
I wish, Starguy, but no.
The one time she gives a definite answer.
Let me guess. Further down?
Only if you want to save Drax and the whole galaxy.
Let me get back to you.
Okay, one last time! It's mine!
I don't remember this part.
Okay. Look, guys, I appreciate what you all did for me back there with the water thing, but following the Bug Lady any deeper is officially stupid.
Rocket.
No. Fog monsters? Cave pigs? Wet waterfalls?
Technically, all water.
No, Quill. She doesn't know where we are. She doesn't know where we're going. She doesn't know what we're looking for.
Mantis, are we hot or cold?
Room temperature.
Okay. This is crazy. He is probably crazy. It's not about her. It's about us. I am super proud of us. Because we've never gone this far for anything before.
Oh, this is the one where you inspire them.
Just think about who we were when we started.
Well, you were a two-bit broke pirate who couldn't even outrun a tree.
Exactly. And you were a two-bit bounty hunter. Just as broke as me, just as depraved, self-centered, mindlessly chasing every unit, bar, contract, bank to rob.
I still like many of those things.
So do I. But none of those things are why we're here now. Right? You're down here kicking ass for Drax. Not Drax the Destroyer, not Drax the rampaging criminal. Drax, man. Our friend. And Gamora. You've gone to the ends of the galaxy to hunt people, to hurt people, to get revenge in what I can only assume are some excruciatingly painful ways. But doesn't this feel kind of good? Going this far to help someone you care about? Oh, it feels so good. And Groot.
He says you don't have to.
No, I do. Because we all need to learn something from you, man. You never complain. Or if you do, I don't catch it, but I'm pretty sure you probably definitely don't. You're always there for us. And that's what this is about. Us. Growing together as a team, following a crazy lady into a death cave because one of us needs help. Because we are a team. Help, we're a family. We're the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yay!
Really great speech, Quill.
Why didn't anyone stop me?
You're on such a roll!
It really was one of your better speeches.
Oh, I can feel the tension building!
Good to see a lively Drax again.
I'm about to make him deadly! I mean, you know what I mean.
I thought it was the other one. God, the evil must be stopped from within!
You get that, Peter?
Yeah. Some of us a statue.
I knew I was good in a fight, but now I got
Rocket!
proof.
If we just blow the statue from the inside.
That opening's filled with water, Quill. Find me another way in.
See if you can get in there.
Nuh-uh.
Never thought I'd say it, but evil me looks good.
Don't get attacked! I plan on killing him! Can't we make it create something
Rocket,
friendly?
you see what I see?
Yeah, I can get in there.
Talk about bad breath.
These clothes won't stop unless we can shut that face up!
Okay, so let's blow this thing to hell.
Don't know how much longer I can hold us off, Peter!
Don't rock me. I knew I was there. How was that?
Did it work? Feels like it should have worked.
Then why are we still fighting them? Us! Them!
The source is half destroyed!
Groot! Buddy!
Mantis?
Oh no! No! No!
The only way to save him is to destroy the source of your other selves.
What?
The statue! We gotta nuke the statue! Seriously, Rocket, you need to blast it from the inside!
Please, Rocket!
No! I'd rather die shooting than die drowning!
What about not dying? Can that be an option here?
I'm sorry, okay? I just can't!
Careful! Get back in there, Tiger!
Thanks, Gamora! Blitz him, Rocket!
Oh no!
Gamora!
Little Fuzzy, please!
What? This isn't my fault!
I can't look!
Take two of those and call me in the morning!
Goody!
We just...
I know what you're gonna say!
I've seen what you've gone through, Little Fuzzy. In all timelines, I know how scared you are of water.
No, you don't!
I do! I've seen it! Felt it! I know! And I also know you can do this!
Gamora!
Come on, lady! Don't make me do this! staying!
Okay, look, Rocket! I know
Shut
you!
up, Quill! I know what I gotta do, and I'm just gonna...
Really?
I'm gonna suck it up and do it!
Be careful,
You
little
got
fuzzy!
this, Rocket!
Little fuzzy!
Please work, please work! Come on, Rocket, you can do this! You can, right, Mantis? Mantis!
No!
Cora! Yeah!
Wow!
Rocket.
Check it out. Still not dead.
I can't believe you did that for us.
Hey, a friend needed help. A bunch of them.
Rocket, man.
Yeah. Can we please just save Drax already?
Warm? Very, very warm.
I think she wants us to jump in the hole.
I may not know what we're looking for, but I know it's down there.
Okay, let's finish this, because I sure as Flark didn't get all wet for nothing.
We need to hurry! I can feel the matriarch's lies getting bolder in Green Meanie's mind!
Hear that, Quill? Their pit's getting stronger!
Oh yes! This is the place! I was pretty sure we'd find it somewhere down here.
Now you know what we're looking for?
Something sad and sulking, licking lingering wounds.
If it's here.
He's totally gonna feed us to something awful down here. I know it.
Should we expect a fight?
Probably. You guys aren't very good at the whole de-escalation thing.
Mantis has been right so far.
About what? Finding swamp water in the stinking cave of doom? Yeah, Bug Lady got that part right.
We're here. Home of the healing light. Source of the cure. Origin of Raker's power.
It's a cocoon?
Told you she was gonna feed us to some giant...
Oh, gross! Please tell me Drax is the only one who's got to go in that creepy egg sack.
So the shepherds found fresh flock. Foolish followers.
Think fast, beard butt!
You know not the gravity of your treacherous trespass. You cannot quell a god. Prepare for oblivion, interloper.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, Green Meanie. You're up.
Found you.
What wayward wickedness is this?
Nasty uglies from that busted noggin of yours. It's okay, guys. It's him. Aaron Witchcraft. No. Wait. Aiden Warsock. Ashley Warsaw.
Adam Warlock?
That's it! The Golden God guy!
Hold on. This guy's Raker's old divine... whatever?
Looks pretty good for a dead guy.
Were you not sent by the sanctimonious shepherd?
Us? With Raker? Not a chance. We're trying to shut his ass down.
See? Friends. Okay, big guy. In we go. Come on! All the ones where we die already happened.
Reeker's got half the galaxy going cuckoo bananas. Our friend included.
I swapped your ass for a newer, younger blue-skinned model.
So, can you help us? Mantis seems to think he can cure Drax.
My heavenly healing is veiled malignance. A first folly I swore never to repeat.
Can someone translate this guy?
He said no.
What protection I can proffer is to remain reclusive.
Not this time, Goldie. The pieces need to go back together. We just gotta get you all closer to the puzzle.
And that would be...
In here, of course.
Whoa, wait, let's talk about...